Right, just check the volumes up. There we go. It's alright, I was just thinking of what I'm gonna fix the room up. Now, time again, I've been saying over a lot of the live streams, I'm gonna get the room done the next day, and I never get it done because there's always things caught up, and I'm unable to. Tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna get this room fixed up. So there will be a live stream in the morning, early in the morning. Then after the live stream early in the morning, then I'm going to start doing the room. I want to go down to Bunnings and see if I can get some things to hold up the shelves. See the shelves that behind me. Something that's, brackets or something, so it's going to hold them up. So it, if I put something that's a little bit heavy on the top, it's going to hold it up. Because otherwise, if I put anything heavy, it's going to completely come off. Even though you've got a metal bar inside the wood, it's going to just completely snap. And I don't want to risk that. So I want to see at Bunnings, go down to Bunnings tomorrow, see if I can get some that are going to hold the shelves up, give them more support, because that's what they need, more support. So that's going to be done. Definitely going to be done, this room. I hope to get onto it so that he looks completely different, and I mean completely different, because it's every time I say I'm going to do it, I never get round to it. So it'll be completely different. There's 1, 2, 3 Star Wars Black Series, the figures in the boxes, them, and including the ones over here, all here, except for that one. That's a 3.75 figure. The other ones, the other big ones there, just across there, they're going to put in their boxes. I'm going to have them hanging up on the wall, which will be up the top there. The Final Fantasy poster that's just there, the one there, and Naruto, which is there, they'll be behind, but everything will be changed, and I have to get on to it. So they're going to be done. Because there's 2 builds that I'm doing, and I've noticed that now with the Bismarck, of course, that's going to be really long, and it's starting to get long. The Terminator, that's going to start getting long, because when it comes up to putting the other parts for the legs, and that's going to get pretty long, so I'm going to have to make sure I've got room for that. I'm going to maybe have to sitting up, I don't know. But I've got to try and get this room done so that I've got more room for it. Now, I got this pop today. It's Mandalorian that protects baby Yoda. Now I'm going to take him out of the box, do a review on him, because there is a bigger version of of this one, and it looks like his head wobbles. His head wobbles. Woo! Yeah, there seems to be a version of the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. And I think Baby Yoda's like in his little carriage thing, where he can close the lid on it. This one, because this is a bit similar to the one that the bigger one. This one looks like he's taking off. He's got to take off, as you can see there. The detail on this, I have to say, his head hovers. Woo! Look at that, wobble, wobble, wobble. The detail on this is pretty cool. I have to say, the way they've hang on, something's not right. Now his head doesn't move. Hang on, something's wrong with his head. Hold on a minute. That's better. That's better. Now he's looking straight. Now, the detail on this, they've done a good job on it. I really have to say, excellent job, because the detail on that, the helmet, all the detail on the Mandalorian, there, all the way around, and then you've got this where he has to blast off, get away from the ones that but after Baby Yoda. But that is so cool how they've got, like, it's taking off, and it's really cool. The detail, excellent detail, excellent. Yeah, I have to say that is definitely not bad. But there is another version of this with the Mandalorian carrying Baby Yoda, but I think the other one that's like a bigger version of it is he's not blasting off. He must be walking along carrying it when Baby Yoda's in some type of, must be like a little carriage thing, and he can make the lid, top of the lid go down. Yeah, I mean the detail on that is pretty cool, and the thing is, and there's something I've just noticed. Now, this is what doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm not sure. See his eyes? I'm not sure if it's like light on there or what. But the thing is, the Baby Yoda I painted, it's showing that it's got white on it. The eyes are. Which I thought that, oh, okay, it's white. Scratch a bit of paint off, fix it up, and it was fine. But as you see there, no white. Baby Yoda's eyes is black. Now, if that's the case, then I will fix up his eyes on the one I painted, um, which, by the way, there will be a few others coming to the channel that are plaster with paints with them, um, which they'll be coming to the channel. So it'll be good. Now, as I said, the detail on this is really good. It's excellent detail. I like the way they've got it where he's blasting off. Just a blast off to get away from the bad ones. Now, and the detail. You know, excellent detail. I have to say, excellent detail. And you've got like that there and there. Excellent detail. And the thing is, if Baby Yoda's eyes are like that, then why make out with the one that's your paint that's got white on it? Baby Yoda doesn't have any, there's no white on his eyes. So I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to fix them up. Because even if I've seen the shorts of the series, and I would like to sort of get a Disney Plus when I can and watch the series, because as I said, I've seen the shorts of it, and Baby Yoda's eyes are black. This is the thing. All through the episodes, every episode, you know, I've seen shorts of it, they're black. Now, the thing is, maybe it's just that at the moment, for then, and then later on, it's like, it's, you know, it's white and he's got eyes, but it does show that his eyes are black. But that has a really cool detail, and the thing, you know, I wasn't sure whether this was like, the head would wobble, because most of the pops, their heads are like solid, they don't move. But this one wobbles, and which that's fine. You know, I don't mind whether they just stay still or whether they wobble. But I have to say, excellent detail on this. Really excellent detail, I have to say. And the way they've got it where it's blasting off and there's like smoke there, and there's flame coming out of the jetpack, and he's taking off, you know, cool, very, very cool. So yeah, that's definitely cool. The bigger version maybe later on when I can get it, but now I just can't right now. Maybe I might be able to later on, where he's holding Baby Yoda, must be walking along, and it's the Baby Yoda's in his like little carriage thing. But I think this looks like he has to get away, so he's got to quickly hold Baby Yoda like that and take off. Now, so it has excellent detail. I mean, the detail they've got on this is really good. Just detail. And the paintwork. You know, the paintwork, they you know, it's just cool. And I mean, if you, with that there, I mean, this excellent. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, they're pretty cool. Um, I do like the way they've done it, you know. Done it the way, you know, he's taking off, so getting away from the bad ones, and must have to take Baby Yoda out of his carriage thing that floats beside, that when the Mandalorian walks, the carriage thing that Baby Yoda's in floats beside him. Must have to take Baby Yoda out of it and quickly take off to get away from the bad ones. But that's got excellent detail and colour. Really excellent detail and colour. Really, really cool. Really cool. Cool. So, yeah. As I said, with a lot of the these ones here, all the Star Wars Black Series, I'm going to have them hanging up on the wall, and got to get it done. The whole room's got to be done. Got to be done. And I mean, I have to try and go to Bunnings tomorrow morning, see if they've got any like things to support, to give more support with the shelf there, just there, and the other shelf like just there. Probably nearly all the shelves to give more support, so that it helps with the weight, because if I put something just a little bit heavy on the top and it doesn't have that support, I'm worried that they could snap. Thank you for the like. So yeah, so just up the top there, now as you can see just there, those figures, those Star Wars figures, are from in the Return of the Jedi, when Jabba the Hutt's band plays, and of course the band has dancing girls. That one at the back there, just there, right at the top there, is 3 females. It's got a card at the back with a scene on the card, and it's got like they're like on a K-Dog. MK, how are you? How you going? Yeah, I have a bit of an upset stomach, which I was meant to see the doctor this morning, but it was unable to get there, so I'm going to see the doctor. I can't see the doctor till next Tuesday, and so I'm going to see how I go over the weekend. If I get a bit worse, then I'll have to might have to ring up for an ambulance to go to the hospital, but it's very likely I probably won't need to. Yeah, and I just did a review on Mandalorian. How are you, K-Dog? How you going? I'm going through a bad breakup with my girlfriend. She stole all my money, except I haven't eaten anything since Tuesday. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. You able to get help from family? Is that family able to help you? not right what she did. Stole all your money. It's not right. Nasty thing to do. You able to get your family to help? So yeah, cool detail on the Mandalorian with Baby Yoda, and it looks like he's taking off. John must be trying to get away from the bad ones that want Baby Yoda. I don't have any family or friends that are available to help with this matter at the time. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. It's definitely not good. Not good. A nasty thing for her to do that to you. Very nasty. So that's Mandalorian. As I said, trying to get away from the bad ones. What it looks like. Taking off. Excellent detail. Excellent colour. So yeah, I'll try to I'll go to Bunnings and get things to give these shelves more support, because even though the things that are on there aren't that heavy, I want to be able to give so that they've got more support. Maybe I can get some brackets or something and put about, say, about 3 under those. There's 2 just up there. They've got pops, and they've got like the Jawa vehicle there. And the shelf right up the top here. She was sleeping with another man in my bed. I kicked her out while packing up her stuff. I found drugs and other things that was illegal. I didn't know she was doing. Oh, hiding things from you. That's not good. I told the police what she's done. Should tell. Have you told the police? But yeah, I'll see if I can go to Bunnings tomorrow morning and get brackets so I can hold up these shelves, give them more support. Because even though out in the cabinet in the lounge room, my DeLorean's sitting on the bottom, and but I got to tell you, she has a government. But I got to tell you, she has a government warrant. Oh, okay, that's yep. Definitely good. Well, I hope they get her, and hopefully you get your money back. Because that's definitely not right. Not right at all. Not right. Definitely not right. But it's good that it's a warrant out for her arrest. So hopefully they get her. And hopefully you're able to get. I changed my debit card numbers. I got a brand new card yesterday, but right now I'm just broke. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, mate. Well, I hope they get her soon, so then you can get back what she took. So, with my DeLorean, it's a bit heavy, so I wouldn't be able to put it on any of that shelf there at all. These shelves, because it would just completely snap. I'd say it'd be too heavy for it. So if I try and see if I can get some brackets that take the weight, I might be able to have the DeLorean sit on one of the shelves. Because with the railway tracks, starting to get the metal bars, because I've got the metal bar and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The metal bar, which makes 7 metal bars, and there's just one more bar I need to finish that. So then the railway track gets finished. I just need one more train wheel that you can put on the DeLorean, because there's 4. I just need one of those. I need a couple of issues that have the parts. I have a few things that I would like to share with you. My original series of Transformers and He-Man. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, no, I don't mind that. Quite welcome to. I've been thinking about getting Transformer figure and doing a review on it. Quite welcome to. Quite welcome to share with you your original series of Transformer and He-Man. Used to watch the cartoon of He-Man and Transformers, and then with the Transformers, I watch all the time. Even watch the ones with the Transformers Beast Wars. So yes, go ahead. You can quite happy you can share that. That's all right. That's definitely no problem. Do you remember the TV series V? I actually have the original action figures and the spaceships and all that stuff from that show. Yeah, I do remember the TV series of V. I watched the whole series. So yeah, that's not bad having the figures from the series. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can get some things to give the shelves more support, because that way I'll be able to put other things on there. Just there is that's Baby Yoda right there with a frog and a bowl. But I keep him in the box because otherwise I'll lose the pieces. You still there, K-Dog? So I'll get all this room done, and with the 2 builds I'm doing, which is the Bismarck, which is starting to get a bit long. Um, Terminator's going to start getting a bit long, so I'll need to make sure I've got room for that when I start putting the leg on. You know the TV, you know the VTV series is where. Oh, okay, all right. I didn't. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, yeah. The episodes that he was in, yes, yes. It was the only show I first saw him in. So yeah, it definitely it definitely got his stardom started because I think that's the only like the only show that he was in, and he's a good actor. So yeah, so I'm going to try and get some things and give the shelves behind me a bit more support. Um, just like that there, which is a Darth Vader light, 3D light. Looks like his head's coming through the wall. It lights up, um, leaving it there because behind it looks like the wall's cracked, but it's like a sticker. So I'm leaving it there. That's there. I think I did a review on its Halo, the Halo figure. Um, there's a Pez, which I'm going to do more Pez reviews on, which is BB-8. Um, that one there is from The Force Awakens, right there, and that one is Princess Leia in her Bosch disguise. Now I've got two figures of the two. I've got two figures in the same costume, but that one there is from Shadows of the Empire, which was between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Now I have a book, and it sort of shows, um, you know, well, it doesn't have, they have pictures in it, but it tells how, you know, when they went to save Han, it was all carefully worked out. They all worked the plan with Lando, and one of the figures that Luke wore is a disguise, which should be. He's just sitting at the back there. Wore a disguise to be able to infiltrate. Be right back. Might be able to get help with some money, selling a few things to get some groceries. Okay, no worries. No worries, K Dog. It'd be good if you can get help. That'll be really good. No worries. I hope you can get help with that. So yeah, so they sort of infiltrate one of these empire places, and then they end up like setting up the plan to get Han back because Han. Where, you know, in Return of the Jedi, you got Leia dressed in her Bosch disguise, pretending to be a bounty hunter, goes in and, you know, saying, you know, about negotiating money for Chewbacca, because Jabba the Hutt thinks, oh, this person's a bounty hunter, and of course Jabba says about, less amount, and his associate that stands beside him translates and says, no, this amount. And of course, um, Bosch doesn't like that amount was the amount that she wants, and as otherwise she has a like a bomb thing, thermal detonator, and of course Jabba laughs and says, they should get, they give the amount that bounty hunter wants. So yeah, I've got two of those figures. One that's not in a box, not in a packet. It's sitting. Where is it? It's sitting. Well, it's here. It's probably up there, but that one I keep in the packet because that disguise is from, as I said, Shadows of the Empire, and I've got the book somewhere. It's always a thing. You start talking about something, and then you go to look for it, and you can't find it. Always a hard time trying to find it. I know it's here somewhere, but it's a thick book, and it's got one of the characters on the front of the book, and like a bad Jedi. I'm sure I've got the book somewhere. That's the thing. You start talking about things, and then you go to look for it. Then you can't find it. Anyway, when I fix the room up, I should be able to find it then. So it's between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, because as Han and Chewie, Lando and Chewie, before they take off, they tell Leia and Luke about meeting at some certain place, and then when you see in Return of the Jedi, they've set up a plan to get Han out of Jabba the Hutt's palace, but of course, as was seen in Return of the Jedi, it doesn't go according to plan. Luke turns up. No, actually, Luke, no. Yeah, it doesn't go according to plan, and even when Luke shows up and says, "Oh, realise that it's not working," he shows up, and of course he ends up in the recording that r2d2 plays about, and these two droids, gifts or something, and of course R2D2 gets used as a walk around, look like a drink holder thing, because he's got something, he's got a thing put on him, and he drinks and that. Leia's sitting just in front, lying down in a costume, type of costume thing, and Luke gets there, thinks he's going to be able to save one, gets caught up. Jabba the Hutt presses the button, and of course the floor opens up, and Luke goes down, and of course he's got to try and get away from the Rancor. Eventually he does. He I think he throws something at the Rancor's foot or something, and of course Luke sees the doorway, runs towards the doorway, and as the Rancor turns around, charging, I think Luke throws something to where the control part is for the door. As the Rancor comes through, the door comes down and kills the Rancor. So of course Luke's taken prisoner. Han, of course, Leia thinking able to get Han out of the carbonite, does, but they all get caught up, and of course Luke has something up his sleeve, of course, and Lando's in disguise, so Jabba the Hutt doesn't know that Lando's there in disguise, and so no, he looks at Lando and nods, and then R2D2 goes to, of course they end up, Leia pulls the chain, as you know, kills Jabba the Hutt, and they go to the top, and there's R2D2 on the top of the barge, Jabba's barge. Luke gives nod, signals R2D2. Lightsaber pops out of his head, which this one, lightsaber pops out of the head, but in the movie it pops out. Luke, of course, is on the like a plank thing. It's going to get pushed into the for the big creature on the bottom to eat him. And as soon as he gives a nod, he gives the signal to R2, lightsaber pops out of his head. Luke jumps off, swings up, and swings back with lightsaber and fighting away. And so yeah, and then of course Han sort of can just see not. Still a bit hazy. Hears from Chewbacca. Says, "Oh, Boba Fett. Where's Boba Fett?" And of course, Han turns around. He's got it's like a staff thing. Turns around, hits the back of Boba Fett's jetpack, and he goes straight into the barge. And straight into the creature that's eating, which of course we don't know whether Boba Fett is killed. As far as we know, he's been killed. So eventually they get away. They end up jumping onto another smaller barge. They're all saved and they get away. So yeah, I have the book that's called Shadows of the Empire. I'd show you, but it's somewhere in the room, and when I go to fix the room up, I will be able to put it aside and then show you the next time I do a live stream, which is between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So sort of in between. So Luke, which is up there in the skies, and Leia is in disguise there. I do have another figure of the same, which is definitely, it's here. It's probably over there, but yeah. So no, it's a review on the Mandalorian with Baby Yoda. And as I said, it looks like he's just getting away, taking Baby Yoda out of his little carriage thing. And it looks like he's trying to get away from the bad guys. But, hiccup. But the detail on that's pretty good. Excellent detail. And the paintwork, they've done an excellent job. You know, really excellent job. Really excellent job. And, you know, and I don't mind if their head wobbles. Usually some pops, their heads don't. And the other pops, their heads do. You just have to be careful. See the spring just there? You just have to be careful with the spring, because as you saw me doing, I had to try and fix it so his head is facing that way. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get this room done. It's got to be done. And I'll have to go to Bunnings tomorrow morning to get things so the shelves behind me have more support, so that I can have something, you know, it's just a little bit heavy sitting on the shelf, and I know that it's not going to bend. Even if there's like metal bar brackets where I can put three on that, underneath that one, and there, depending on they cost. I don't think they cost too much. Probably wouldn't cost too much at all. Because as you can see there, I've got the Star Wars figures there, and I've got the Marvel figures there. And I want to try, if I can get later on, more Stormtroopers, because there's a couple of Stormtroopers there, and I want to have, like, if I can set up here and put, because at the moment I've got right here is Terminator exoskeleton sitting right there with a tea towel over the top. I sort of want to try and maybe have a little army there with all the stormtroopers, with Kylo Ren, Darth Vader, and the Emperor there. Yeah, I try and do that. Be able to do the figure reviews sitting on the lounge just over there, because that'd be different. It will be different. Yeah. So more, I mean, you know, there'll be some new things coming to the channel later. I've heard that the Ghostbusters is supposed to be, the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 vehicle is supposed to be coming out to Australia. Not sure when. But as soon as I see, this is the thing, as soon as I see a commercial about a build, it means it could come out at the newsagents the next day. And as soon as that build comes, if there's a commercial tonight of it, build the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 car, I'll be over tomorrow, early tomorrow morning, just before the news agency opens, and go and get one and say, oh, can you put the, each one aside for this one? Because at the moment I'm doing the Bismarck, which is starting to get very long, and I get to, in the issue I picked up today, I get to check the electrics, the lights on the top where the little windows are, the lights on the top of there of it, and I get to check the electrics on that, and so I've got Terminator, I've got Spitfire, of course there's figure reviews, there's pop reviews, Pez reviews, there might even be product reviews. That's something that I might, I've been thinking about, I don't know. So maybe later on I might be able to get a bracket for that, so that I can hang it up on the wall, so it's like that, instead of sitting there, so I can have that on the wall. And of course I've added the diamond art, and I do with all different cars, reviews of cars, like I've done a review on there's cars that I've done reviews on. I've done a review on a Star Wars mug, which is this, which is pretty cool. You've got a lightsaber there with a handle. Pretty cool mug. I haven't used it as yet. And the techno cars, that'll be later on, sometime, or I'm not sure when, but they will be back sometime later on. Lego will be back sometime later on. Gaming will be every now and then, and just K-Dog, are you back yet? So yeah, I'm doing some of the diamond art, which is for Christmas presents. Got to get a couple of, got to get some up more, so that I can do and give them as Christmas presents. Get the frames, put them in the frame, bubble wrap all side there and round that way, so it protects the glass and the whole frame, and then wrap them in Christmas paper. Give it to family, everyone in the family, Christmas Day. Yeah, so if you want me to do it with the Transformer figures, which Power Rangers, I get when I can get them. If you want to see them on the channel, just let me know in the comment section below. if you want me to do I mean, everyone will be doing videos reviews to the channel. I'm just sort of trying to think to put some things, things to add to the channel, new to the channel. Um, so yeah, so with the pops, they'll be like I do. Oh, sorry. Ooh. With the pops, I'll do review on them, every now and then. So, but I have to say that's pretty cool figure. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Detail and colours are excellent. And the detail's pretty excellent as well. So, yeah, as you can see, yeah. I don't mind, as I said, some of the pops' heads don't move. Other pops, their heads do move. They wobble. Woo! Wobble, wobble, wobble. So, that's alright, That's alright, that's fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. And there will be live stream of, I've got a stack of box with some of my figures that I've had for a long time, and I'm sort of going to call it What's in the Box. So so I'll do a review on what's in the box. So so K-Dog said he'd be right back. Might be might be taking a bit longer than he thought, but that's alright, that's fine. But yeah, so as I said, I'm going to try and get this room done tomorrow morning. Go to Bunnings and get some brackets to hold these shelves up to give them more support. Especially the ones here and the one up there. Oh dear. Ooh. So they got more support, because if I can put my I've got 2 Assassin's Creed. One is from Assassin's Creed Origin, and the other one's from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And they do a little bit of weight. So that's why I want to see if I can get brackets to hold up these shelves to give them more support, so that then I can have it sitting on, and it's got that support. So with the pops, I kept them in their boxes. I could have them out of the boxes, but I know a lot of people, they'll end up keeping the characters, the pops, in their boxes, and then there's other people that like to take them out of the box, and that's fine. You're going to keep them in the box, or you're going to take the pops out of the box. That's fine. Everyone's different. They want to have their pops either in the box or out of the boxes. That's alright. That's no problem. I mean, me, I just like to keep them in the box, So, yeah, I'm going to get more brackets. See if we can get brackets to give these shelves more support. So they got more support. so that I can sit something on it that's a little, just a little bit. So they're a little bit heavy. It means it gives that support. I'm not sure. K-Dog. He said he'd be right back. Not sure how long he'll be. Oh, if you're wondering why I'm looking every now and then, I'm looking that way. I sort of got the TV on, but I've got the sound down. It was just as a show I watch. So I'm just sort of, talking on the live stream and having a look there, because I'm just having a look at the show. So I'm not sure if K-Dog's back yet. We'll just put the Mandalorian back. Back in the box. In this box. Yeah, so when I do a live stream, probably around about lunchtime. Hopefully it'll be all new, everything will change and everything all new and everything different. With C3PO there, R2d2, hang on, I'll get this right there. I'll probably keep them there, and but as I said, this room's going to be done, and yeah, so I'm going to see if K-Dog comes back. So if you happen to see me just sort of looking in that direction, I'm just watching just a show, watching that while wait. So yeah, so and the plaster paint characters, more of those will be coming to the channel. So yeah, so that was Baby Yoda with the Mandalorian. Sorry, I'm just gonna try and get this sticker off the front. Just want to carefully get it off the front because I don't want to wreck. I don't want to wreck. I mean wreck. Saying wreck the box. So there you go. Looks like that, which is alright. So there. Also about the glare. So yeah, you got Mandalorian, the Baby Yoda. I'm going to just plug the charger in. So that the stream doesn't hang on, sorry. So the string, yep, it's all right. So the string doesn't, it won't cut off. Power going down. So I'm talking on the live stream, and there's a show. I'm sort of looking. So it's just a show. But I've got the volume down so it doesn't. We'll turn the fan on. Might be interfering with the sound. So yeah, so I'm going to try and get more, but get the brackets for these shelves there and there. It'll give them more support. So if I have something that's a little bit heavy, I can sit that on the shelf and know that it's those brackets are giving it more support, because otherwise it wouldn't be a good idea to put something really heavy on these shelves if they're not gonna if it's not if it doesn't have that more support. So just gonna turn this down a bit more. Yeah, is that you, K Dog? Are you back, K Dog? So then, remember we look different, and that just over there is the Bismarck. I just got it covered. It's getting fairly long. Sunny Stormy, hello. How are you? How you going, Sunny Stormy? I just did a review on Mandalorian with that protects Baby Yoda. Pop. How are you, Sunny Stormy? Which looks like him and Baby Yoda are like it's taking off to get away from the bad ones. Really cool detail and colour. How are you, Sunny Stormy? Good. I'm better late than never. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm getting there, so I'm not too bad. Not too bad. Yes, I got this one, and of course this one has like the metal spring, so his head wobbles. Woo. And it looks like he's taking off. He's got Baby Yoda in his arm. Yeah, I like that, definitely. Yeah, looks like he's taking off with Baby Yoda, so we go get away from the bad ones. It's got really cool detail, and I don't mind. With most of these pops, they got the springs and the head wobbles. Some pops they don't move, but that's okay. That's all right with me. I don't mind that. But it has the really cool detail and that's so. And see there, the blasting off. You got that there, and the smoke. So yeah, it's not bad pop. I have to say, always love the way they have them in the positions where they're running or they're taking off, and most of the figures they have them in different positions. And some of the pops. There's other pops that they just stand in, you know, they don't have them inside like a position where they're running or they're taking off. But this is pretty cool. And the thing is, the Baby Yoda that I painted was a plaster figure. Showed that it had white eyes, had a bit of white eyes and the black around it. But as you can see there, Baby Yoda's eyes are completely black. Now, whether later on it's white, his eyes, or not. Otherwise, I will fix the Baby Yoda, the plaster one I painted, fix up his eyes so they're black like that, and but there'll be more of the plaster painting coming to the channel later on from different movies, yeah, and so yeah, I'll paint his eye, make sure his eyes are completely black, because whether it's like a light shining on his eyes, you just see a light shining on his eyes, because the picture which came with the plaster painting is like that. Now that's the picture there, but the plaster is like about half there. But as you see there, that could be like a light shining, something to shine on his eyes, or not. But it's possible it could be a light. Yeah, it's possible it's a light shining on his eyes, but I'll fix his eyes up so that they look like that. So but it's a cool pop detail, really cool, and the colours and little Baby Yoda there. So yeah. So usually when I do reviews on pops or figures, I usually on for the while to review and then go. But I thought while I was doing the review on this pop, I thought I'd tell you, what's going to come up on the channel. There'll be some new things coming up the channel later on, and the room is going to get done tomorrow morning. I'm going to try and get some brackets to hold the shelves up so it gives more support if I have something that's a little bit heavy on the shelf. So it means it gives them more, that whatever's a little bit heavy is sitting on the shelf, one of these shelves, it gives it more support. And yeah, so like up the top there, as I said, that's got the 3 dancers from Return of the Jedi in Jabba the Hutt's palace. They're dancers with the band, and that's so just up there, just up the top there, as I showed. All the Star Wars Black Series, including the 3 there, and including those ones there. Those ones will be put in their boxes, and they'll be all hanging up on the wall behind me. And a lot of the pops I'll probably have sitting on 1 or 2 shelves, and see if I can. Thank you, Sunny Stormy. Thank you. And I'll see if I can. If I can have my DeLorean sitting on the shelf with that extra support. the only thing is I probably need very strong brackets for the DeLorean to sit it on. If I can't, because I know the DeLorean does have a bit of weight. It does have a bit of weight to it. So if not, then I'll sit in the shelf, sit out in the cabinet out in the lounge room. One of the issues, which is the last issue, which has the cover for the DeLorean. When I get that, then I'll put over the car. I will do a room tour and the cabinet out in the lounge room, and show how, I'll do a proper tour. Probably tomorrow when you see me do do a live stream tomorrow, you'll probably see some of the things changed behind me. Yes, definitely, sunny, stormy, definitely. Most of the things changed behind me, and then when the whole room's done, then I'll do a tour. And as you see in the corner, just right there, hang on, just there, that's the plaster painting of Baby Yoda I did. I'll just get him. I did, which as you can see his eyes, I thought, it might be a light shining on his eyes. But I could leave it like that, or I could just have it till his eyes are completely black. But there will be more plaster painting coming later on to the channel from my ones to different movies. But but when I did this, I thought, oh, it's going to not turn out very good. But it turned out really good. I'm sort of really pleased with myself, because I had to get some paintbrushes. They were fairly cheap paintbrushes, but they're not too bad. That the end of where the bristles are on the brush, it did turn out pretty good, Sonny. Did turn out pretty good. And which was good to be able to paint between his fingers and just get, like, with his nails, like a brown colour, just to get that, so that I was able to just paint them. Turned out really good. Really pleased with myself, because it's the first time I've ever, done this. So yeah, pretty good. That's there's like markings on the front and that. But there did say there was white parts there. So I used the end of the paintbrush. Why is it Baby Yoda is so cute? I don't know. Baby Yoda's just so lovable. Everyone, he's a really cute baby. And I'm really pleased that this turned out really good. And there, as I said, I used the end of the paintbrush, carefully scratched a bit of paint off there, so that it'll be through white. It turned out pretty good, not bad. I hope they're able to bring out more ones for Star Wars, because this was my first try, and it turned out really, really good, really good. So I have him sitting just there, like that. He'll be sitting on a shelf. That's there's not much weight to it. It's just a little bit of weight, not much. And I'll have him sitting on the shelf, so you won't see him sitting there. You see him sitting on one of the shelves behind me. Um, so yeah. So I mean, I think a lot of people love Baby Yoda because you know he's such a cute character. And as you see right there, I've got a pop of Baby Yoda, and just sitting on the top there is a very small Baby Yoda, which is just sitting at the top there. There's two, I think, two pieces. There's like it looks like a frog and a bowl with food, and they're like small, and I don't want to say, oh yes, I'll take them out of the box and have them sitting on the shelf and end up losing those pieces. So he's um, been kept in this box just there, just there. Um, and there's a bigger version of the Mandalorian that has Baby Yoda. It looks like he's in his little um, what is it, like a carriage thing that he's in, that like I've seen the shorts of the show, and it'd be a Mandalorian walking along and there's Baby Yoda floating beside him. um, and then the pop, it's big, really big pop, and he's holding Baby Yoda, and he's in his little, it's like a round ball thing that has a lid. He can put the lid, he can close the little door on it. Or maybe he's having that, and have a sleep, have a nap, and then he wakes up and lifts the little door up. But yeah, yep. So it'll be done. So yeah. So I guess that's about it. I'm going to go now. Thank you all for coming on. And I think with Baby Yoda, I think, to me, I think why Baby Yoda looks so cute is, I think the way they've done it now, whether it's like some sort of secure and some it could be animatronic, can't tell. But the way they've made Baby Yoda is cool, because everyone just loves Baby Yoda, and he's so lovable, and so he's cute. So yeah, so I'm going to go now, and I want to thank everyone for coming on, and take care, stay safe, and yeah, you too, Sunny Stormy, you too, and I think Kato must be, he'd be right back, but he had to go and do something. He must be still busy. So that's all right. So yeah, take care, stay safe, and as I always say, don't forget to put a like, put a comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Take care, guys. Bye now.